Greetings. Let's go to introduction to this I, where I is imaginary number. So this is imaginary number, or sometimes you can call it as imaginary unit. Imaginary number, or we can also call it as imaginary unit. In earlier days, people used to blame this I. This is a weird number. There is no meaning of this I. But in today's era, people are appreciating this I. Yeah, without I, there is nothing. Imagine, see, without I, we might not be able to use our cell phones. So today we are able to talk on cell phones. That's all because of I. Yes. And you're able to listen to the radio. That's because of I. Every polynomial equation has a solution if complex numbers are used. Okay, if imaginary numbers and complex numbers are used, every polynomial equation has a solution in it. Yeah, and also we can use this powerful I in our electrical circuits, and we can help in transmitting radio waves. Yeah, imaginary numbers also help in studying infinite series. What not, and it is very, very useful in signal processing. Yeah, very much useful. And this I unlocked many mysterious or hidden concepts, many, not single. Signal processing is all about, we are in search of efficient computational mathematical tool in achieving certain task, starting from continuous time Fourier series, continuous time Fourier transform, discrete time Fourier transform, discrete Fourier series, many more. Discrete Fourier transformation, fast Fourier transformation, so on. And everywhere we make use of this I. Everywhere. Yeah. Signal processing demands I like anything. Complex numbers like anything. Yeah. You can understand astronomical situations clearly well using I again. Yeah, your quantum mechanics today, quantum mechanics is accelerating like anything. It's because of again complex numbers. Yeah, space study, again complex numbers. So I plays a dominant role in mathematics today, and we all have to accept this. Okay, so finally this I could be imaginary number or imaginary unit. Now you know what I is defined like this. Whatever I, this beautiful I, this is defined as the number whose square is -1, and this is remarkable. I has got a great reputation in mathematical field. Yeah, that means this I is equal to principal square root of -1. Yeah, so I is equal to principal square root of -1. You know what, life is very simple like this. Let's take a quadratic equation this way. For example, let's take a quadratic equation. Let's choose a quadratic equation like x square minus 1 equal to 0. And now we are going to compute the roots of this x. This is a quadratic equation, right? So the coefficient of x square is 1. So it's a quadratic equation. Now if someone is asking us to find the roots of x, it's very simple, right? X equal to plus or minus 1. Positive 1 or negative 1 will fit this quadratic equation. So for example, if I take x equal to positive 1, so positive 1 square minus 1 equal to 0. Satisfied? If I take x equal to -1, so -1 whole square minus 1, 0, again satisfied. Okay, so life is very happy like this. What if you take another quadratic equation? So what if I take another quadratic equation like this? Say, let me go for another quadratic equation. That is, say you have x square plus 1 equal to 0. Just replace -1 by positive 1 and see what's going to happen now. In our previous quadratic equation, now x square is equal to -1. Yeah, now you tell me. Now you choose any root for x, or you choose any value for x whose square must be -1. Anything you can take now? check it out. You check it out, you take anything and just investigate whether or not we have this -1 if I square any real number like this. Never, right? For example, you see, let me take a real number. Let me take a real number system. Say this is your real number system. Okay. Now, real number system is ready and you have many real numbers here. You have many real numbers in this real number system. You have infinitely many. Okay. So we have infinitely many real numbers in this real number system. Now, no one is coming forward to fit this equality. None of these real numbers. Yeah. See, among this infinite number of real numbers, somewhere there is -1. Okay. And somewhere there is say +1. Okay. And somewhere there is say -0.999, so on like that. None of these real numbers will fit into this. For example, let's take say for example anything. Let me take x is equal to say 2 or 3. So 3 multiplied by 3. Yeah. See, that means 3 multiplied by 3, of course 9. Of course it is 9. We are trying to focus about whether or not we get positive sign on the right hand side. Say if I take +3 multiplied by again +3. So now again what you get? You get a positive value, +9. So -3 multiplied by -3. Again you get positive. Yeah. So when you square the same number, whatever be the sign, the moment you square it, always you get positive number. Yeah. But we must be able to get negative number here. Is it possible here? Now can we pick any number out of this real number system to satisfy this? It's highly impossible. First of all, we can't do this. So definitely we could say this. There is no solution with this real number system. Now what to do? There is nothing. So there is no solution with this real number system. Then what do you do? Now at this juncture, I would like to introduce one more beautiful number system. This says that, hey, don't worry, I'm here. So this says that you have a complex number system. We have a complex number system, and here you have imaginary and complex numbers in this. Now you have infinitely many imaginary and complex numbers in this case. Out of many infinitely number of complex or imaginary numbers in this complex number system, one great fellow, he is Mr. I. So he says that, hi, don't worry, I'm here. I'm going to help you out. Now this fellow came forward and this fellow says that a solution does exist for this x squared is equal to -1 in this new complex number system. Yeah. And what is the solution now? Right? So that solution is x is equal to, yeah, see, x is equal to what you get now? I take this way. If I take like this, principal square root of -1, now this is I. So the solution for x square equal to -1 is beautiful I. X is equal to positive I. All right. So think beyond. Try to think beyond the box. You can unlock many interesting things. It is very, very, very important to understand in detail about these complex numbers, particularly imaginary numbers. Yeah. And in all engineering fields, without complex numbers analysis, really we can't achieve anything. Mere real numbers can't help you out. Okay. So, life becomes very happy if you understand these complex number systems. Yeah, complex number system is really, really crucial in engineering field. Thank you.